A firm owns long-lived property that is used by a firm in production of its income. What this property is called? Fixed asset. What is called a country decision to allow its currency value to change freely is floating exchange rate. What is called the acquisition abroad of physical asset with operating control that reside in parent corporation. B. Foreign direct investment. A country fundamental system of transportation, communication and other aspects of its physical capability are called infrastructure. Term: a large payment to a senior employee who is forced into retirement or fired as a result of takeover or similar development. D. Golden handshake. Mention a mutual fund that is invested primarily in stock with history of and future potential for capital gain. Growth fund. Name a corporation that also even voting stock in another firm to control management and operation by influencing of electing its board of directors. Holding company. A company first sale of stock to its public is called initial public offering. A seller of a good and services writes a bill that is submitted to a purchase for payment. What this bill is called? Invoice. In the context of contract, what refer to the secret payment made to ensure that contract goes to a specific firm. Kickback. Asset that is easily and cheaply turned into cash, notably cash itself and short-term security are known as a liquid asset. Name a gold, silver or platinum coin that is usually traded at slightly more than its current bullion value. Maple leaf. Mention an electric quotation system in USA. It provides a price quotation to market participants about more actively traded common stock issue in OTC market. National Association of Security Dealer Automatic Quotation System. Name a market that is characterized by a small number of producers who often act together to control the supply of particular good and its market price. A oligopoly. There is a decentralized market where geographically these dealers are linked by telephone and computer screen. The market for its security not listed on a stock or bond exchange. Name the market over the counter. Possibility of negative event or change in business climates of a country is a political risk. Which of the following is referred by principle? Answer is A and B, both. Name an arrangement which allow a firm to use research from another firm at no cost in exchange for executing all of its trades with the firm that provide the research. What this arrangement is called? Quid pro quo. A piece of land and whatever physical property on it is called real estate. What is called bankruptcy? Practitioner appointed by secured creditor to oversee the repayment of debt. Receiver. Mention an agreement in which one party sells its security to another party and agreed to repurchase on its specified date for a specified price. Repo. A central bank or monetary authority holds foreign currency for the purpose of exchange, intervention and settlement of intergovernmental claims. Term the currency reserve currency. Name the money of a country that is expected to drop in value relative to other currency. Soft currency. Which of the following is called a wholly or partially owned company? What is the part of large corporation? Child company. Term bond or bond whose principal is payable at maturity. What does mean by term certificate? A certificate of deposit whose principal is payable at maturity. Mention the name for an economic theory that is supporter of business that allow them to flourish will eventually benefit middle and lower income people in form of increased economic activity and reduced unemployment. Trickle down. Term a tax that is due by a country of a source on income paid, usually an individual remitted to home country of a firm operating in a foreign currency. Withholding tax. What is the write-off? Charge an asset amount to expense of loss. What is measured by gross domestic product? Value of all economic good within a nation border. Which country is the chief exporter of aluminium? USA. Which country is the chief exporter of coffee? Brazil. USA is a chief exporter of iron ore and wheat, both of these. Which mineral chief securities is Russia? Manganese. China is the chief exporter of rice. And which mineral chief exporter is Mexico? Silver. Which country is the chief exporter of tin? Malaysia. Barter is a trade of goods and services without the exchange of goods and services. Goods and monies from which future income can be derived is called capital. Crop grown for sale is a cash crop. A country can still gain from trading certain goods even though its trading partner can produce those goods more cheaply. How is known as this principle? Comparative advantage. What are called goods that satisfy human wants through direct use? Consumer goods. Term the sole legit right to print or publish anything that belongs to author. Property right. What is debt service? Debt service, interest payment on external debt, repayment of external debt, both of these. What is called the reduction in the rate of currency? Devaluation. Which kind of tax is federal subject? General state tax. Downsizing is a market to its similar size. Restriction on import or export of a specific all good with a foreign nation by government is called embargo. What is meant by excise? Excise a tax levied on certain articles produced and consumed in a country, a licensing charge or a fee levied for certain privilege, both of these. Minimum price of a commodity fixed by government to save the interest of a producer of raw material is called floor price. Group of Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan and South Korea is called Four Tigers.